I just recorded a whole video with no sound. You know how I found that out? Because I just checked, and now I'm re-recording that video. Oh my gosh, I need coffee. Hi guys. Hi guys, my name's Hannah. I'm a full-time freelancer and owner of Virtual Momentum, a sales and marketing agency that specializes in cold calling, lead gen, copywriting, social media management, web design, and I think that's it. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. Anyways, we are female-owned and female-run. It's my agency. Pretty cool. I always like to mention that. I don't know why. I think it's cool. But in this video, I wanted to talk to you about how I made 100K freelancing in my first year and how you can too. I was actually featured in Business Insider recently about I'm so sorry. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna keep going with it though because I'm talking to the editor right now because I did film this before. Okay. Where was I? I was recently featured in Business Insider for this, linked right over here, because it's pretty cool, and I want to teach you how to do it because it was a lot less harder than I expected. Still very hard, but totally doable, and I want to tell you my story and hopefully hope you guys do it too. So let's start all the way from the beginning, about 2-ish years ago. So at this point in my life, I was working for a real estate company doing sales and acquisitions, which was good. It was pretty awful. I just didn't like it. So, and it wasn't necessarily that I didn't like the work. I just kind of clashed with my superiors. I don't know. So with my boss, yeah, I don't want to go too much into detail about it because I don't really want to bash that. It's in the past, but long story short, it was a toxic work environment. And I got to a point in my life where I was working for them for 4+ years and felt like I gained enough skills to try something different. So I did. I came to a point in my life where I realized that I could either continue doing what I was doing and always be a little bit miserable, or I could try something new. I had the safety and security of doing the same thing, but I desperately wanted out. So that's what I did. When the thing happened in 2020, that small thing, I had some time to really think about what I wanted to do and think about who I wanted to do it with or what I wanted my life to look like, right? And I thought I should take a chance. So, like most Gen Zers or millennials, I was scrolling on TikTok because, what else am I gonna do when I'm locked inside my house? I'm gonna go on TikTok or Instagram or social media to kind of drown my sorrows and distract me, right? So went on TikTok and found a couple freelancing videos talking about freelancing. First off, I had no idea what freelancing was. Well, that's not true. I had a general idea what it was because I have hired freelancing before in the past for my past job. Small roles like having something done, graphic design, like a logo, or having a website built, or, maybe doing some lead gen, right? So never anything that was very long-term, more just really short projects. However, I feel like it was, more than some people know about it. Anyways, scrolling back to the TikTok video, when I saw it, I was familiar with a couple sites that these TikTokers were talking about, specifically Fiverr and Upwork. And I had hired some people on there before, so I kind of knew how the system worked from the client side, never really the freelancer side. To be honest, I really didn't think you could make much money from freelancing. I honestly thought it was just like one-off short-time gigs. Like maybe you'd make $100 here or there, but that was it. And that was kind of my thought because that's what we did, right? We hired short-term projects, $100 at a time, a couple hundred at a time, and that was pretty much it. So when I saw people doing it full time, I was like, really? Like, there's absolutely no way. Like, I don't think so. Like, this has to be one of those like scam side hustle videos, which there are a lot of them out there. And I know it's so hard to decipher which ones are real and which ones aren't real because there are thousands and thousands of them out there. Sometimes it's just exhausting trying to figure out which ones are real or not, or which ones to try. So anyways, after, I went on a big, deep dive and stayed up till probably like 4 or 5 a.m. Probably didn't sleep at all that night, to be honest, which is why I love coffee so much, because it keeps me up, keeps me excited for the day. So good. Anyways, so after going on the deep dive, I kind of decided to try it out. I thought, look, there's literally nothing I have to lose. I was still doing my job, still kind of hating it, but thought, I might as well try something instead of complaining, or I'm gonna be stuck, right? Like, I have no one to blame but myself if I don't at least try something new. So I did. I ended up, studying all the tips I could on Fiverr, watching a lot of YouTube videos, which is why I'm making this video too, because I hope it can help people. YouTube videos, lots of articles. I wanted to learn what made other freelancers successful, so that way I literally would give myself the best shot I could with what I knew. So I took the advice of some other freelancers and decided to join multiple freelancing websites. Probably within the first few months, I joined literally every freelancing profile that was mentioned, like on TikTok, through a friend, through an article. You mentioned freelancing in the site, I was probably on it. Probably still am on it, even though about now 2 have really worked out for me, but I'll explain that in another video or maybe in this video. It'll depend how long this one is. So joined every single freelancing website I could find, made sure to fill out my profiles as much as I could, and then I waited for magic to happen. I waited to have some orders come in, and it was slow. I'm not gonna lie. Like, starting off, it was definitely slow, and it took a lot of grunt work. I decided to really focus my energy on 2 sites in particular, Fiverr and Upwork, which are 2 really great sites, and they're actually the sites that I'm still on today. So there are pros and cons to both, and I'll explain that more in another video. But with Fiverr, they tend to feed you more gigs through their algorithm. With Upwork, it involves more sending proposals, showing more experience. Getting those first couple reviews is really important on that site because you need to show proof that you're good at what you do, right? So with Upwork, in a way, I was almost happy that it allowed me to do something because I felt like I was contributing, right? Fiverr is great if you literally just want to like sit it and forget it and have them feed you new orders. You literally respond to messages, have good customer service, and complete orders, get good reviews, and then they continue to feed you more clients. With Upwork, you obviously still have to have good reviews and you still have to have good customer service, but you can send proposals yourself. They do cost, money to send proposals, but again, I wanted to feel like I was doing something. So what I would do is I would do my 9 to 5, which really wasn't a 9 to 5 because I felt like I was working all the time. And I would work on freelancing on the weekends or after work in the evenings. And was it tough at first? Yeah, really hard. Were there a couple breakdowns? Yeah. But am I happy I did it? Yeah. I'm really happy I did it. It has honestly changed my life, and I would recommend it to anyone. I do. This is why I'm making the video, because I want to tell more people about it, because it literally helped me get out of a job that I was miserable in and gave me financial security and confidence, and it's the best, honestly. It's the best for me. I don't want to make a general statement and say that it's going to work for everyone or that it's going to be a one-size-fits-all, but for me, it really worked out. So, I mean, I would give it a try. Anyways, had the profiles, was doing it on the side, was doing it on the weekends, and I would say probably 4 months into it, things really, really picked up. Within those 4 months, I was getting some orders, kind of figuring it out on my own, testing different methods out, just trying everything, right? Like, I probably posted 12 plus gigs throughout those 4 months to just figure out, like, what did I want to do? Like, did I want to do research? Did I want to do, copywriting? Did I want to do lead gen? Like, there were so many things I could do, but it kind of narrowed down to cold calling and lead gen. Those were the two things that really, seemed to do well for me for some reason. Probably because I had a past experience in it, and not a lot of people like doing those things, so they hire out for it. So after finding out kind of what I was gonna narrow in on, which was cold calling and lead gen, I decided to really hit it hard. I would stay up sending out proposals constantly. I would, always be checking my Fiverr, answering messages the second that they came up, and then I just continued doing that, and after a while, things really picked up, and my hard work paid off. 1 second, I have to plug in my computer. So after those 4 months, hard work started paying off, and I was getting more orders than ever, and I was getting more contracts than ever. It was a little overwhelming, but I was so grateful to actually get some work in that I kind of didn't care. It was worth it. I knew that with this momentum, I really had to keep it going because this felt like my one shot, right? So I continued to, work extra hard until the point where I found out that the money I was making from freelancing could replace my full-time job. I then gave my 2 weeks notice, and I decided that I was gonna do freelancing full-time. I started doing it myself and have now transitioned into doing it in an agency model, which has been really great. It's been awesome because now I can focus on, growing the business versus, kind of being bogged down just doing, one-on-one projects, which is great, but it's not very scalable. Anyways, it's been great. Like, I love what I'm doing. I see a lot of potential in it right now, and I think it's one of those things that anyone can really do. Like I said, I made 100K in sales my first year freelancing, and I have been able to hit 100K within 6 months this year, which is really incredible. Hopefully we'll make 200K plus this year, which is great growth and is, I don't know, it's something I love. I get to work remote. I get to help other women out. It's a remote job where I can travel the world. I just need the internet connection, and I like helping business owners. I like helping people who want to start a new side hustle, who maybe hate their job too and they want to try something else out. Like, I get to help them with that, and that feels amazing. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I know this video was kind of all over the place. Please give me some grace. This is the first long video I've ever made, first YouTube video. But yeah, please subscribe and follow my socials below if you are interested in freelancing. And yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. talk to you guys soon. Bye.